This news update.
Good afternoon and thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Maya Holloway for Midday Ark-La-Miss Update. Starting off, a woman accused of taking out a loan in another person's name appeared in court for a plea hearing. NBC 10's Joel Massey has the story.
Becky Campbell Egloff entered into an agreement with 28-year-old Savannah Bellegarde to own or finance her business, C'est La Vie for Women, in March of last year at a price of $62,500. But from the start, things did not go well. The April check allegedly bounced, and in September, Egloff became aware of a loan of about $12,000 taken out in May using her name. Egloff claims that Bellegarde took all the clothes and other assets out of the business in the middle of the night. On December 27th, Savannah Bellegarde was arrested and charged with identity theft. She entered a plea of not guilty, and a trial date was set for May 5th. For your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Joel Massey.
And moving on to some lighter news across Louisiana, a couple who has spent the last 2 years walking across America ended the first half of their long journey Wednesday in Lake Charles. It's a story you've seen here on NBC 10, and news anchor Britt LaFaso from our sister station in Lafayette spoke with the couple who is defying all odds while also teaching other people about the power of the mind.
Just after we touched the water, we just hit the finish line, and that's it right there, sitting behind us.
After 705 days of walking through the United States, Paige and Torrin Rouse ended their journey in Lake Charles.
We were expecting more alligators. Where are all the alligators at?
From Bastrop to Pineville to Iowa and finally Lake Charles, the Rouses, along with their dog, walked through Louisiana.
It's been incredibly friendly. We've had a really great time. We've loved the difference in food culture. It is way more diverse than most of the U.S.
Louisiana took a little more than a month to walk, but their journey started 2 years ago.
We started it to train our own minds, to subject ourselves to the kinds of uncertainty and hardship that would allow us to grow comfortable with discomfort.
The couple has walked through extreme cold and extreme heat.
Trying to carry 140 pounds of water with you when it's 125 miles to the next grocery store.
Battling all kinds of elements. Kind strangers often host the Rouses at their homes when they need to rest, but they've slept at a Colorado camel farm, a historic Mississippi train caboose, and plenty of restaurants and fire departments.
When you hit the road and you start living and interacting with the world on your own 2 feet, we were being met with kindness from every kind of person.
So far, they've walked nearly 6,000 miles across 25 states. Finishing Louisiana made their halfway point. Everywhere they go, their goal is to teach people about the power of the mind.
We have the ability to change the way that we think. We can talk to ourselves in an entirely different way, form entirely different opinions and judgments and preferences. It just requires the right tools, and that's what we're all about. We just want to give people the tools.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll see the clouds kind of slowly give way to some clearing for this afternoon. We'll probably pick up on a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures will be rising to the upper 70s and hit into lower 80s. Going to be very warm and muggy, and this trend is going to continue as we kind of close out the week tomorrow and even through the start of the weekend. The winds will be breezy out of the southwest, but calm down a little bit overnight tonight. We'll still see a little bit of some lingering clouds. As we go into tomorrow, kind of similar situation. We'll see kind of a sun-cloud mixture and still very warm and muggy. The change in the forecast really not expected to come until possibly next Sunday through Monday, starting off next week when we can start to see temperatures return a bit more seasonal. So tonight we'll fall to lower 60s as these clouds still linger. The winds calm down a little bit. There might be a chance for some patchy fog where the winds are calmer for tomorrow morning, and then we're back to lower 80s again, still warm and muggy with more of that sun cloud mixture, which lasts through Saturday as well. Now Sunday, Monday, that's when we see temperatures fall to mid 60s with some patchy showers that can start to linger in, and the rain will definitely settle into that much next week, stay mostly wet. But Tuesday onward is when we see temperatures really start to fall back to near seasonal to mid-lower 50s, and we could even see some mid to upper 40s for just our highs by next Thursday, as more rain activity will still linger closing out next week.
Well, that's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues. Have a great day.
When you see news happening, call the NBC 10 Fox 14 News Hotline, 812-1410, sponsored by RoofMax. Get a free estimate today.